Hello and welcome, my Sagittarius collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and crosswatchers. Welcome to your timeless 5-card draw spell kit reading. I am your reader, Mark-Angela Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998. 2 books I have authored so far. A third one is on the way. The first one is called Spell Ingredients. The second one is called Words of Grace. And there is a Kindle version available of Words of Grace. So I put a link in the description box so you can click it and preview it for free. The original version, which we had to edit down considerably, is over on patreon.com/drawing the circle in our digital shop, as well as the only place at the time of this recording to find my first book, Spell Ingredients, and the third one will be there eventually. We've got audios and videos. The audios and videos have previews in the shop. Anybody can check them out. Some of my subscribers get that digital content automatically depending upon their level of subscription, but all of my subscribers get a daily check-in pretty much every single morning, an unlisted YouTube live stream link. They also get all the extended readings, the part 2s to the part 1s here on YouTube, and there are an awful lot of them, as well as they get a significant discount when booking me for a private session, and we will talk about that again at the end of the video if you find yourself interested. It is my favorite thing on planet Earth right now. My Patreon's level, you can follow for free. You can 7-day free trial, all sorts of cool stuff. So if you find yourself interested, click the link, check it out, and come Patreon on Patreon with the Archangel of Lions, Mark-Angela Lyons. But you can still just call me Mal, because it's easier to remember. Hey, my Sagittarians. I have a kitten just turned 6 months old a few days ago who is a Sagittarius, my Sammy, Sammy. I love him so much. So let's do some explanation for my beloved Sagittarians. If you are new and you're crosswatchers, then we'll get into the divination. Hi, and welcome new people to my work here on YouTube. A 5-card draw is just 1 card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about anything in particular, but in this case, manifesting your heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, by fire, in the spirit of unity, because your heart's desires are part of your sacred contracts, your soul agreements, whatever you want to call it. And since everybody has them, right, if we can manifest one of them, we all move forward through unity consciousness. Call it what you like. So these 5 decks are dedicated to fire, earth, air, water, and spirit. So for the element of fire, we will start with the Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish, dedicated to the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism. For the element of earth, the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno, to help ground and manifest, right? You know, the element of earth there. If you have the stone indicated, a wonderful opportunity for your spell work, your intentional work, your law of attraction, who's-y, what's this, whatever you want to call it. This deck is dedicated to my Archangel, Archangel Ariel. The Ariel is the Lion of God. For the element of air, the mental stuff, we will be using the Archangel Fire Oracle by Alexandra Wendman, Fin-Horned Press. Everybody has access to archangels, but you have to call upon them, hence the element of earth. Prayer, meditation, even a Google search can help with that, because they only come when invited, because they're polite that way. So the air, to stoke the fire, manifest your heart's desire. For the element of water, the emotional stuff, we will be using the Whispers of Love Oracle by Angela Hartfield, one of my favorite oracles, dedicated to the higher selves of all involved, not just the Sagittarians and the crosswatchers, but anybody else who might be involved. And we will be ending with a Matt Kahn healing mantra, because the mantra goes a long way, for the card of spirit, dedicated to the Ascended Masters, to put it all together. So I write down all of these readings, particularly for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I use the same 4 pieces of jewelry. I cast the spell, I call on the Archangel, I keep in mind and in heart the whisper of love, and then I do the mantra on the piece of jewelry, so I don't have to repeat the entire process every single day from scratch. And there is our explanation. Let's get into the divination. The shift from one to other happens repeatedly in these readings in the still point, so both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will, and I promise I will do anything within my power to help anyone manifest their heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, by fire, in the spirit of unity, for a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser life, and a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser way, for a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser world, because as one of us do it, all of us do it, and I would like to reincarnate elsewhere at some point, so I'm trying to cross my T's and dot the I's, and I hope you do too. So, let's do this. Element of fire. Please take a nice deep breath. Your element. Still point. Ancestral override. A place for everything. And everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all and with harm to none. As we will it. So let it be done. Beloved ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism. One card in clarity for the Sagittarian collective and their crosswatchers to represent the element of fire. What they yearn for, what they burn for, what their heart's desires, or perhaps that which is required to manifest that heart's desire for this timeless read. Organization, not a bad thing. Purpose, planning, efficiency. Now come to me so easily. And this is a big spell that I used when moving from Holbrook, Long Island to Saratoga Springs in this past year. Whew, and we made it all happen. It's all the boxes haven't been unpacked, but you know, I live alone with 3 cats and they're not so good at putting stuff where it belongs. So chances are this is what is required to manifest a heart's desire in any way, shape, or form. So let's look at the element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire, to ground and manifest the heart's desire. Please take a nice deep breath. Remember, clear quartz does everything if you don't have the right stone indicated. Still point. Ariel override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all and with harm to none, as we will it, so let it be done. Beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the North, powers of Earth, hence the Crystal Oracle. One card in clarity, please, for the Sagittarians and their crosswatchers to represent the element of Earth, the fuel to feed the fire, to help them ground and manifest their heart's desire, which either is or does require organization for this read. Ooh, petrified wood. Not the hardest thing in the world to find, although it can be pricey. Just going to read it quickly from the bookie book, because Mr. Salerno absolutely put a lot of work into this, and I find, regardless of the stone, it's the oracular meaning that's helpful. Standing the test of time, transformation, and strength. That sounds very Aquarian, Sagittarian. True wisdom stands the test of time because it stems from the eternal part of our nature, the soul. So the soul is the immortal part of us that experiences reincarnation in a linear timeline. The higher self experiences it all simultaneously, and that's an organizational multitasking skill I haven't quite mastered yet. A magical transformation is about to occur through an unexpected turn of events. Yeah, welcome to planet Earth in 2024 at the time of this recording. This is all the result of the strength and commitment you have long shown towards something you truly believe in. So getting it organized when you've been working hard for on something for a long time, I know what that feels like. I'm a Virgo. We try and stay organized. It will soon be time to accept your reward, knowing you were right after all. Isn't that lovely when you find out you're right after all? So whatever your heart's desire is, this is on point. The strength and commitment you have shown for so long will serve you well. Many who have until now either ridiculed you or attempted to discredit you will all of a sudden want to jump on your side. You don't know how many times that has happened to me. I am the youngest of 4, so people don't usually listen to me and my siblings, right? And then I always end up being right, and they never admit it. So, you know, when they all of a sudden are like, yeah, we knew that all along, I'm like, no, you didn't. Liars. It is possible to stand firm in your beliefs, yet also show compassion towards others. We're all working on that. All right. So, standing the test of time, transformation and strength. Now, transformation is different than change, right? Like you can evaporate water into water vapor, you can condense water vapor into water, freeze it into ice. That is a state change. Transformation, there's no going back. It's like burning a cookie, right? You can't unburn the cookie. For some reason, the Sicilians in my family love burnt cookies, so that's good for them. I don't care as long as it tastes good. Let's look at the element of air. Now, fire cannot exist without air, so keep that in mind. Everyone has access to archangels, but remember, they only come when invited. So let's see which one's waiting in the wings. Please take a nice deep breath. Feet on the floor, Mal. still point. Archangelic override. A place for everything. And everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all and with harm to none. As we will it. So let it be done. Beloved archangels, one card in clarity, please, for the element of air to stoke the fire and help manifest the heart's desire, which either is or does require organization with this strength and standing the test of time and transformation for the Sagittarians for this timeless read. Oh, Jeremiel, Jeremiel, a beautiful card. All of these cards are gorgeous. Again, I'm going to read from the bookie book just a little explanation of who this archangel is, and then the message that is written here as well, something to think about. 22, 23, mercy. Have mercy on me. Jeremiel, the keyword mercy. Jemeriel apostrophe S. Jeremiel's name means mercy of God, and he is one of the most comforting angels to call upon if you're experiencing a difficult time or have a tough decision to make. He can help you to develop a more merciful, compassionate, we heard that in the rock card, the petrified wood, outlook, and treat others with love and respect. Even if you're not being treated with love and respect, people treat people the way that they were treated until they heal and know better, and it's ruled by the subconscious mind for the most part, reaction instead of response. So your message from Jeremiel: call on me to bring more comfort and clarity into your life. Which organization does that? Do not hold on to that which is outdated. I can help you clear your mind and nourish your soul. Isn't that just a part of organization, right? A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. And if you think I use that spell just for this, you're wrong. I do it cleaning the house. I do it food shopping, right? Because what do I know what I need? I only know what I want. So let's get the element of water here, particularly with that kind of double whammy of compassion going on here and things coming to you so easily. I would think the emotional element of water from the higher selves of all involved may be helpful. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Higher selves override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all, and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. Beloved higher selves of all involved, fifth dimension and above, eighth chakra and above, what is the whisper of love? The piece of information, inspiration, insight needed by the Sagittarians and the crosswatchers for the element of water, the emotion, the energy and motion that we experience as emotion, to help them manifest their heart's desire, which either is or does require organization with petrified wood, and the mercy of Jeremiel for this timeless read. Love endures. Now, if this is a heart's desire, which is what these readings are about, then love enduring no matter what happens. Remember, you got this petrified wood, that steadfastness, that standing the test of time. I'm going to say there's a throat chakra thing going on here. This is all your choice. Throat chakra is willpower, right? Spit, swallow, or chew. Can't go wrong with this. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation, which is very much petrified wood, standing the test of time, transformation, and strength. I'm loving this reading for you all very, very much. But let's get our last card down to bring it all together. The card of spirit, the voices of the ascended masters, and a little mantra to help you go a long way, particularly if mercy is involved. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ascended masters override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. Soft and gentle. Beloved Ascended Masters, please, one card in clarity. The perfect and precise healing mantra for the element of spirit to assist the Sagittarius Collective and their crosswatchers to manifest their heart's desire, which either is or does require organization with petrified wood, the mercy of Jeremiel, and enduring with love for this timeless spell kit reading. Encountering conflict, I don't choose sides, I take a stand. So, obviously there are people, as was mentioned with the Petrified Wood card, that might have disagreed with you, or, you know, maybe gaslighting or stuff like that. So obviously there is some conflict here. Now that conflict can be within yourself as well as it can be with other people, places, and things. So I get this card a lot in my personal life when dealing with, let's say, people in my life who may disagree with certain basic principles of humanity and spirituality, because to each their own. Maybe they'll have a near-death experience and get what this shit is all about. So where are we? Encountering conflict. I don't choose sides, I take a stand. Now this one's about active listening. When conflict is encountered, two opposing viewpoints wrestle for a dominant position. Each hopes to achieve success by changing the other's viewpoint. If encountering conflict from a conscious standpoint, you may realize one of the greatest gifts you can offer is allowing others to be heard. You don't have to agree with them. You just hold that space for them to say what they gotta say. And if they're possessed by their shadow, their pain and all that stuff, that has nothing to do with you, except you are there to help them heal, taking a stand for love. You may not agree with their argument, but you are embracing their needs simply by choosing to listen. When you listen instead of lash out, you are taking a stand for love. This is making the decision to anchor higher frequencies of light through the demonstration of your ethics, morals, and values, instead of matching the unconsciousness of others with equal amounts of aggression. And again, pardon me, that is that throat chakra. I'm a Virgo, so I'm not just an empath, I'm a Pisces moon, right? Virgo, Sun, Pisces, Moon. But during these readings and with clients, I often get like physical stuff, right, that happens in my cell tissue to kind of highlight something. So this mantra is ideal for settling arguments, unraveling passive-aggressive behavior, which looks like this. Oh no, go on. I can't wait to hear this. Right? No, you don't. No, you don't. I got that in my family big time. And releasing the tendency to blame. So this is a very, very powerful read, as it would for a Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter, wanting to expand but encountering conflict within, without, people, places, and things. So though I have no idea what's going to happen once I hit record on my lovely and intrepid HD camera, I really have no idea what's going to happen for this next part, which we call a blessimation, a combination of a blessing and summation. It's a word we came up with on Patreon. So let's see how this goes. Ready? One last time, at least for this reading. Please take a nice deep breath. With landscapers working outside. Still point. Pantheonic override. I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine on behalf of the Sagittarius Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and their crosswatchers who are watching this video and drawn to this reading, please, beloved ones. How may the Sagittarians be and their crosswatchers be blessed with all that they need to manifest their heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, by fire, in the unity of spirit, by encountering conflict, because they don't have to choose sides when they can take a stand for love, because love does endure and love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation, even the conflicts, and calling upon the beloved grace of mercy with Archangel Jeremiel to really bring their mind into a place of deeper understanding, compassion, and mercy for others. While they have standed the test of time, they will be proven right, and they have immense strength during this transformation going on within and without. And may they be blessed with all that they need to manifest their heart's desire, which either is or does require organization. So, purpose, planning, efficiency now come to them so easily for the well-being of all and with harm to none, as we will it, so let it be done. So mote it be. And so it is. That was a good one. It's a hot one. Not a lot of element of fire here for a fire sign, but certainly conflict can be feeling rather fiery. So if you found this helpful, if you found a little clue, a little tip, a little hint here, please hit the like button. It helps other people find my work here. You want more of me here on YouTube? Subscribe, because I'm not stopping. I have a lot of fun doing this stuff, these general reads for YouTube. But if you want the deeper dive, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Malcolm, Patreon on Patreon. The digital shop is amazing. The daily check-ins are one of my favorite things to do. All of my subscribers get the extended readings, the part 2s to the part 1s, and all of my extended readings are timeless and relationship oriented, as well as they get a significant discount when they book me for a private session. We will talk about that in a minute, because things have changed since I moved to Saratoga Springs, and I love it. I love it so much. I cannot say enough about Patreon, so I try and edit it down, the joy and the exuberance and the excitement that I have creating over on there. So click the link, check it out, and you'll see why I love it so much. And come Patreon on Patreon with the Archangel of Lions, Markangel on Lions, but you can still call me Mal. Is that right, Bette Midler? And if you do want to book me for a private session, I made a video last year for the 25th anniversary of Drawing the Circle Productions, my corporation, and we just hit 26 years, May 1st, 2024, but I have to make a new one because things have changed. That is called Booking Private Sessions with Mal. Explains everything that you need to know, essentially, about booking me for a private session, a spiritual counseling, or a reading, or a half and half, which is both. And I will be making a new one soon, because now I live in Saratoga Springs, and I have an office downstairs where I am seeing clients. I am also available at the Magic Moon in Saratoga Springs on Phila Street, Phila. I have days set aside. They tell me somebody booked, right? You call them, I come in, I read you, then I come home and I do more stuff like this. The majority of the work that I do is on video, obviously, so rather than just record a video and send it to somebody, I do it on a Zoom call. So once the reading is booked, or the spiritual counseling or half and half is booked, right beforehand I send them a Zoom link. They come into my Zoom platform, we record the whole thing so they don't have to memorize anything or take notes. It's a conversation back and forth. We can go into the detail, and I'm a Virgo. I like getting people the details. Now, you can't really do that in a general reading, right? All the time. Sometimes it does happen that way. And then at the end of the reading, I send them a link so they can download it to their devices. They tell me they downloaded it, and I delete it from the cloud, because confidentiality is key. I took blood vows to my gods to keep my work confidential with clients. So, I'm taking it all to the grave, folks. It's in the vault big time. Thank you, Jerry Seinfeld. And certainly the most important thing that I say in that reading, in that video, hovering over my head there, is that I've never turned anybody away because of lack of finances. I've been down on the balls of my ass before, absolutely. Where there's a witch, there's a way. I'm a witch, so there is a way. We always make a way, even if the conversation ends up with pay it forward to someone, in some service in some way moving forward. As long as we're in agreement, I will do it. I will do anything to serve, because I would like to fulfill my contracts and manifest my heart's desires so I can manifest myself somewhere else in this next lifetime after this one. So yeah, click it, check it. I will keep the video up even once I make the new one, because it makes my mom laugh, and I don't need another reason. I'm the president of the company. And certainly I love this reading for you. I have a lot of Sagittarius friends. I've had a lot of Sagittarius lovers too. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, now that I look back. So I really love them. They're the most fun, right? Ruled by Jupiter, Zeus, my grandpa, essentially. So thank you so much for watching. I believe in Sagittarians. We need that radical, mutable fire energy more on the planet to help this world transform, and mutable fire is certainly an element of transformation. So hang in there. I believe in you. Reach out if you need help. I am here to help, and I love you. Hang in there. Heal. Hail. Farewell. And blessed be.